These are the mindset shifts, the shifts in perspective that changed my entire life, that helped me go from unsuccessful to incredibly successful in every domain in my life. Okay? First and foremost was I needed to be able to accept feedback from other people that I did not ask for and stop internalizing when somebody called me out for something. Instead of thinking, wow, this person is making fun of me or they're harming me or they're really coming at me and hurting me, I changed this to they're making a comment on the actions that I'm taking. What are the actions that I can take to rearrange this thing that they are talking about? So when my buddy says to me, bro, you're looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy, get your shit together, I'm not like, oh man, my friend's so mean. I'm like, fuck, he's right. I gotta start running and I gotta get back to tracking my macros, right? And when someone else says, hey dude, you're kind of all over the place in your business, you're really not that focused, like what the fuck are you doing? I'm not like, oh man, why you call me out? I'm like, he's right. What can I do to increase my focus and blur out all the noise? I need to remove the distractions, stop responding to girls, meditate more each day, and get more disciplined again. And when I look at what actions can I take and what's in my control, instead of I'm a soft little weak ass bitch that's hurt by other people's feedback, I start to become successful. I start to grow. What do you know? How amazing is that? The next mindset shift is taking action immediately. And this sounds so cliche, but if you're watching this and you have a decision that you need to make followed by action, and you make the decision and you wait to take the action, you're fucked. I promise you. You will consistently wonder why you are not successful and your peers are outpacing you. And guess what? The reason is they take action immediately. You are waiting, projecting, sitting in fear, lazy as fuck. Light a fire under your ass and take action immediately. You don't need to know how something is going to work. A lot of you don't take immediate action because you're stuck in over-analysis. You're always thinking, what's the situation going to be like? Those who overanalyze are not only annoying as fuck, people that I don't ever want to be around, but they never end up being successful. They're just a burden on other people. They ask way too many questions. They sit in analysis paralysis. They're fucking losers and they're not successful. I don't ever want to be around people that overanalyze shit ever. In fact, I don't. Everyone in my crew takes action right away. When we need to do something, we do it immediately, okay? When I get a client, I don't care if I'm fucking mid-set, if I'm driving, no matter what I'm doing, I immediately onboard that client, making them know that I am all in that moment. If they are investing with me, I am invested with them. And if I'm gonna teach people how to coach and be better coaches, I need to be the representation, okay? The next mindset shift is that I started observing my relationship with myself. I didn't have confidence in the past because I didn't keep the promises that I made to myself. I would always promise to stop drinking and drugging and never do it, to start working out and never do it, to start eating healthy and never do it. And as a result of not keeping the promises I made to myself, I deteriorated my confidence, I increased my anxiety, and I limited my ability to be successful. But once I said, hey, I'm gonna prime my day each day with a simple set of daily non-negotiables, what do you know? I started to have improved energy, focus, mental clarity, confidence. My anxiety reduced. My head became clear. My propensity to earn money increased. And all of a sudden, I became somebody who was disciplined with an incredible mindset, who started getting in shape, who became healthier, who started managing people, growing companies, and making a fuckload of money. All because I said, let's analyze my relationship with myself and never fucking miss on the promises that I make. Okay? Another really important mindset shift is this. No situation in life is good or bad. That is just a judgment that a human puts on a situation. For we have no idea if the outcome of a situation is good or bad, if it's favorable or unfavorable. A situation that could be looked at as bad, like me getting drugged and robbed, actually was the greatest gift in my entire life, Because that bad situation, the one that sparked so much pain within me, was my catalyst for growth. Thus taking me from a fucking loser, degenerate drug addict to a beacon of hope for hundreds, thousands, now millions of people. Because I overcame that situation, right? There could be a death in your family and your family members might not be talking to each other. But at the funeral, they come together and mend a 10-year silence and blossom a beautiful relationship. Was that death in your family good or bad? It's not anything. It just is. Okay? So stop looking at situations as good or bad. Because if I put a label on situations in my life as good or bad, well, fuck. The top 5 worst situations were the most beautiful things that ever happened to me, that are the reason that I have had so much success, overcome so many problems, and had such a massive impact on so many other motherfucking people. Okay? So get rid of the labels. Now, the next shift is this. When you're having a bad time, or when your life is difficult, when it's tough, when you're in solace or solitude by yourself and you can't see the results of your work, when the progress doesn't feel like it's there, when you're not achieving anything, stop looking at where you are in comparison to others. Start comparing yourself to your former self. Where was I a couple of days ago, a couple weeks ago? And then shift your attention to, how can I help other people? Instead of, why am I not where I want to be today? Woe is me, feeling sorry for myself. Get outside of yourself. You could do this by holding a door for somebody, by making the front office attendant feel good about their life by just asking them a few questions, by picking up the phone and just asking somebody how their day is. Not launching into your day, but just actually asking them what's going on and listening. If you reframe your problems into, don't worry about this, I'm just going to help other people, they will start to go away. Okay? And then the last thing is this. If you want massive success in your life, if you want the supercars and the ocean views and making, millions of dollars, and you want the hot girl and you want all the shit, you have to focus on you. You have to be worth these things. You have to be worth the supercars and the ocean views and the girl, which means you need to take actions each and every day to create a human being that is healthy, disciplined, focused, determined, with high moral value, in shape, with high business acumen, one who is willing to help other people, who asks good questions, who expresses their ideas in an articulate manner and is succinct. And as you focus on yourself as a person, you eventually become worth all this shit. But here's the thing, all the shit doesn't matter. What matters is that as you acquire these things, you became the person worthy of acquiring them. The material possessions in and of itself will not bring you fulfillment. I promise you. But the fact that you are now worth these things because you focused on yourself will. And the more you focus on being the best possible human, the better of a representation you will be to others. Your success, your dominance, your discipline will rub off on other people, and you will be the example. Okay? Those are the key mindset shifts that I experienced along my journey to propel myself from a degenerate junk box loser in massive debt, unhealthy, not making money, not well educated, not well read, not open-minded, to somebody who was also very hedonic, to somebody who's fit and sober, in shape, healthy, an amazing representation to others, affecting millions of lives, millionaire, making tons of fucking money now, living in this beautiful place with an open growth mindset, unstoppable. Okay? So take what I've just given you and start to practice these things. I love y'all. Until the next one. Peace.